going on YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. AyoSwizz. And I'm back with another one, man. So today, we're going to do something different now. We're going to be reacting to the top 10 hardest UK accents to imitate. But there's a twist. So we're going to try to imitate those accents. Okay? So each accent, we're going to go hand for hand and try to imitate them. Now, whoever loses, drinks. Wine. Alright? So, y'all stay tuned for the video. Give me a thumbs up if you like it at the end. Don't forget to comment down below how you feel about the accents. And don't forget to subscribe to the kid because it's free. You already know what it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. AyoSwizz. Let's get it. Fuck now, cause it never to the bitch. And we rockin' powder like the devil in his bitch. And the breaking bad like the gold medal to the bitch. Lord, and the body is a gift. Shining like a motherfucking bezel on my wrist. Sling, my niggas mobbing, so we all. Alright, man, so we back, man. So we're gonna go ahead and get straight to it. Without further ado, let's get to the video. Once again, this is the top 10 hardest UK accents to imitate.
The UK only have one accent.
No, just like America. We got hella accents. Think about it.
That's true.
People from Georgia, Cali, North Carolina, South Carolina, New York.
Can you Adam and Eve it? Welcome to Watch Mojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 hardest UK accents to imitate.
When I was there and I really needed to go to the toilet, I was thinking, Tribe, I wonder what their toilet facilities are like, right?
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Why don't I skip it?
It's all about the other people subscribe?
No, shit is hot.
For this list, we have focused on core UK accents that can prove particularly awkward to copy. So, clear your throat, warm up those vocal cords, and let's see how many of these regional wonders you can recreate.
Am I right? What have you happened to do what you're doing? Robbing people, robbing them of stuff that's important to them.
Number 10, Cockney.
This job is bigger than anything Bridges done up until now.
Say it.
This job is bigger than anybody on me.
This job is bigger than anybody upon me. Y'all come down who won on number 10. Say it again.
This job is bigger than anybody on me.
This job is bigger than anybody upon me.
With the sheer size of London, it's no surprise that the city boasts multiple accents. But none are quite as famous or as difficult to master as good old Cockney. Everyone recognises.
Do they have like us? Like how we have like superstars, like movie like people?
Yes.
Do they watch our movies or do they
They watch their own. You know how big Britain is? Great Britain is huge and they have huge actors.
Do you think their actors are good actors?
Yes, they're amazing actors. The same way how we watched one of their main actors, which we did, which is James Bond. James Bond was a British actor. And he became bigger and big as hell in America. They have many actors here. You don't know that?
You know the guy who played Walking Dead?
Idris. You know Idris?
But they changed their accent.
Idris talks an American accent. I mean British accent most of the time.
Like the Walking Dead, you know he has an English accent, but they changed their voice.
Because they're playing in America.
Another show, they changed their voice a lot.
Where?
Oh no, it's another popular show. I was like, dang, she's American accent. I was like, what? I forgot the show when I Googled it. But they're usually really good actors. Like when they transition to American, they're really, really good.
Yeah, they're amazing actors.
Is how it sounds, and most can copy a few key phrases, although the rhyming slang does confuse the issue for some.
Alright, you're not doing it the way he speaks.
But Dick Van Dyke's infamous portrayal of Bert in Mary Poppins proves that Cockney isn't exactly easy to grasp.
Alright, I'll do it myself.
Number 9, Mancunian.
These things I want, I can't have, I do without.
It's not.
The things I want, I can't have.
The things I want, I can't have, I do without.
No, you trying to do that English accent for every person.
That's a different one. The things I want, I can't have, I do without.
That's not how you sound.
Listen.
Alright, I'll do it myself.
Number 9, Mancunian.
These things I want, I can't have, I do without.
I can't have.
The things I want, I can't have, I do without. Man, y'all comment down below.
It's not usually listed as a particularly prominent UK accent, but it is difficult to do right. Thanks to a barrage of popular comedians, entertainers, and a certain Britpop band, the Manc accent has become much more well known.
That's what it's about, you know what I mean? It's like everyone's a bit square at the moment, aren't they? You know what I mean? Everyone's just a bit serious and miserable, you know what I mean?
In fact, if you did want to try and add it to your own intonation, you could do worse than to listen to a back catalogue of British rock music for inspiration. Or just watch a few episodes of Corrie.
Perhaps I should stretch out on the couch and we could do this properly.
Number 8, Ulster English.
You know, you live in your little bubble here behind your wall with your maids, chauffeurs, and servants.
Oh, what is him?
English.
A popular actor, though. That's
I
crazy.
didn't even know he played an English accent.
Yes, he always does. He's English.
Everyone loves a good Irish accent, but there's so many variations that it can be tricky to separate them. And Ulster English brings a whole new dialect on top of a very distinct tone of speaking. And because it's so distinct, it's immediately obvious whenever it's done badly.
Are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career.
The unpracticed will often find themselves slipping into other accents, and generally getting more and more frustrated.
Has his sudden tragic death interrupted your studies? Well, has a bit actually, yeah.
Number 7, West Country.
I only child I couldn't see the view more was he Mumbo.
Right. What did he say?
Our next entry touches on various regional twangs, each as difficult as the next to recreate. From Bristol to Cornwall, these accents are actually widely used on TV, especially by some of our favourite comics.
I said 5 minutes, but nothing. Women like you are the reason this chicken's late in the first place. You'll be lucky if you get any of my lovely chicken if you keep up this kind of behaviour.
Stereotypically, the West Country ramble is obviously associated.
These are hard.
Do you hear that? Do y'all hear that? They have to hear that.
I don't think so.
That's true.
With farmers, but it's not all
Hey, we're done trying to recreate these because they ain't cutting it. They talking a whole
hayfields and combine harvesters. The hard-hitting crime drama Broadchurch also puts the accent onto primetime telly.
I love you very much. And if you remember our smile, give it a go for me, would you?
Number 6, Scouse.
Where's me coffee cup with the mould in it?
I threw it away, sir.
But I was breeding that mould.
As one of the most recognisable British accents, the Liverpool tone is also one of the most often imitated, but that doesn't make it any easier to copy.
I just think we should go to the toilet.
Another favourite for TV comedians, there are famous Liverpudlians throughout British popular culture, so there are plenty of examples of how it should sound, from Paul McCartney to Stephen Gerrard.
You know, we didn't know anything about any of that, so we got ripped off,
But Harry Enfield is still a standout resource for anyone who's not from the city. Number 5, Glaswegian.
Alright, mate. Alright.
Trying to nail a generic Scottish accent can be challenging enough, so throw in regional deviations and it's even more complex.
No, it's cool. You keep it. I don't want it. Yeah.
At best, most people channel Mel Gibson.
Yes.
I think so. You keep that.
Oh, keep that. I've seen this movie.
Yeah.
Braveheart is a very good movie. Like, very good. Like, it's one of it's
by shouting freedom as loud as they can, but anything else and it all goes a wee bit wrong, and a bit groundskeeper Willie. Still, at least there's a long list of famous Glaswegians to study for this particular sound, including the controversial comic Frankie Boyle and the 12th Doctor Peter Capaldi.
Get it into your head.
Yes.
Rewind today in your head.
Yes. Okay, stop explaining it to me.
Number 4, received pronunciation.
Wallace is not just some woman I'm carrying on with. We intend to marry.
Closely linked to Queen's English, received pronunciation is arguably the most stereotypically, quintessentially British accent of all, even though it's rarer than a lot of today's other entries. To your average Brit, it's essentially labelled as a posh accent, supposedly in line with how the royal family speaks, and it's typically associated with the south of England.
Well, then, let's not overcomplicate matters unnecessarily.
Often a go-to tone whenever American shows include a British scene, it usually takes professional training to get it just so. Number 3, Birmingham.
I said next time you'll come back and talk, you'll be a talking guest instead of a singing guest.
I was about to say, I do too. I remember that show. You used to watch that show?
No, I just know who she is.
That show used to be dope.
Isn't she like on like a talk show?
Yeah, I think. But they ate a bat.
What?
He ate a bat. And...
Seriously?
Mm-hmm. You react? Never mind.
right?
When's that next week?
An accent with the unfortunate distinction of having previously been rated as Britain's least intelligent, the Birmingham or Brummie sound seems to be constantly copied, but anyone who tries to feign it usually falls short. In fact, the accent is so difficult to understand that when Birmingham City Council set up an automated phone service, even it couldn't comprehend the
This looks like a Jerry Springer called Jeremy Kyle.
No, what's that guy name?
Steve.
local inflection at first.
Okay, the date, and she was pregnant at the same time she was pregnant.
I don't think so.
And I don't know how she can get pregnant anyway with your little...
However, with shows like Peaky Blinders pulling in massive audiences, opinions could soon start to change.
You're a good man.
I love that show too.
And a good soldier.
Number 2, Welsh.
What the bloody hell is this? Don't tell me this is meant to be me.
It's another that can split into lots of local variations, but for anyone who's not from Wales, most Welsh accents are almost unfathomable.
I've never seen the human condition illuminated in such a way.
With vowel sounds unlike anywhere else, general Welsh languages and dialects seem an ongoing fascination for the rest of Britain and the rest of the world. Naturally, that interest leads to lots of, mostly unsuccessful, attempts to imitate the Welsh way of speaking. But even if you do perfect the accent, pronouncing the place names is a whole new challenge.
Just up the road from Llanfair.
What the fuck does that say? That's a place? That's a place? Yo, please, I'm begging y'all. If I have not asked y'all to do anything else on my channel, comment down below. What the hell does that say? Is that a real place? He's about to say the real place. That can't be a place. I don't give a damn what y'all say. Nope.
Speaking. But even if you do perfect the accent, pronouncing the place names is a whole new challenge.
Just up the road from Llanfair to Pwllgwyn, go get a Quindrobwll, Llantysilio, go. The temperature got to 21 Celsius, that's 70 in Fahrenheit.
Number 1, Geordie.
Sometimes it's difficult to understand the Geordie people.
You know, what I reckon is that if they had themselves proper jobs, they wouldn't be up to all this, larking every night.
What?
Newcastle, a city famous for Ant and Dec, Alan Shearer, and for having its own reality TV show. It's no wonder that the Northeast accent has become so popular, or so synonymous with the UK.
They make a canny noise like.
I beg your pardon?
But while it's often considered as one of Britain's friendliest accents, it's not the easiest to get to grips with. For anyone who's trying to forge it, it's usually the case of a few cannies here, a tune or two there, and a why man to finish. But true Geordies will spot the copycat a mile off.
You better not be note like last week. Me cracker's still burning. Alright, this week we will be doing all your pet.
Do you agree with our picks?
So
Check out these other great clips from Watch Mojo.
Interesting, especially that name. Would you want to learn more about the accents? Yeah, me too, man. But y'all comment down below how y'all feel about the video. Let me know any accent we did not react to. And please let me know if that place is a real place. Without further ado, it's your woman AyoSwizz. Let's get it.
My mama dead up in her eyes. Told her we ain't gon' hurt no more.
We ain't gon' hurt no more. We ain't gon' hurt no more.
I spent the block before. Tell my dogs that we ain't gon' hurt.